Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Going to Ground. Just a quick one at the end of a full day, and a chance to reflect briefly. I've been in Salisbury today, and I took the family in to see the Spirit and Endeavour exhibition. If you're a Wiltshire or Dorset person, I know a lot of you aren't, but if you are reasonably local and you get the chance to get to the cathedral, do see this. If you can, there are sculptures, numerous sculptures in the close, including a magnificent Henry Moore, and within the cathedral itself, some amazing works of art, including ones by Grayson Perry, an Anthony Gormley sculpture, and a lovely Craigie Aitchison crucifixion painting. Well worth seeing, and it was a really beautiful meeting of art and spirituality. Where do you go to flee to? That's the question raised by this evening's psalm, which I'm going to read in a moment. We all need somewhere to flee to, somewhere to go to take our troubles, somewhere where our soul can repair to, where we can unburden ourselves and meet with consolation and a sharing of our situation. And in evening prayer, the Lord is where we take ourselves and where we flee to. But it's a lovely idea. The verse that really brings this to mind is where the psalmist says, I'll say it again in a moment, but I had no place to flee unto, and no man cared for my soul. I had no place to flee unto. So many of us at the moment have got no place to flee unto. Where do we take it? No one, man or woman. Where do we go to with the things that can't be expressed? And often those closest to us are. It's for various reasons can be the hardest place to take some of the things that we struggle with, but the Lord understands it all, and he loves us around it all and through it all, and he is the place, he is the one that we can flee to. And often our unbelief holds us back from doing that, but even if we only want to believe or half believe, we can try doing it, and it's in the testing of that we discover him. You don't. I know I've said this many times before, but you don't have to be utterly convinced that God is there before you turn to him. Do you see what I mean? It's far more important that God, if he exists, is sure of you than you're sure of him, because it's him who holds us. He's the one whose grip of us is much more important than our grip of him. So let me encourage you to flee to the Lord this evening if you need to. And I'm just going to read to you Psalm 142. I cried unto the Lord with my voice. Yea, even unto the Lord did I make my supplication. I poured out my complaints before him and showed him of my trouble. When my spirit was in heaviness, thou knewest my path. In the way wherein I walked have they privily laid a snare for me. I looked also upon my right hand and saw there was no man that would know me. I had no place to flee unto, and no man cared for my soul. I cried unto thee, O Lord, and said, Thou art my hope and my portion in the land of the living. Consider my complaint, for I am brought very low. O deliver me from my persecutors, for they are too strong for me. Bring my soul out of prison, that I may give thanks unto thy name. Which thing, if thou wilt grant me, then shall the righteous resort unto my company. Friends, God bless you as you go to ground this night.